Hey, this is Mo Kenney. I'm from Waverley, Nova Scotia, Canada, and you're watching the AU Review. Pretty good. My first kind of introduction to Australia was the Woodford Folk Festival, which was crazy and awesome. It was like getting plopped into an alternate universe after coming out of minus 20 weather at home and into plus 40. um,
How's the skin handling it?
Pretty good. I have a bad burn on my neck. I think I missed it with the suntan lotion for a while, and I've been to the beach a bunch. But other than that, pretty good. I was hoping I'd get a tan while I was here so I could rub it in everyone's face at home. Yeah, there's a few new ones that I've been testing out around. I'm actually in the studio right now. Well, not right now because I'm on tour, but I'm working on my second record at the moment, so I've been playing some new stuff.
How are you finding the response to be for the new songs?
Pretty good, I think. Yeah, it hasn't been bad, so that's good.
It's always a good thing. Not bad tick.
Yeah.
Um, is that next for you when you get back home? Where you're going to finish the new record?
Yeah, I have a couple weeks at home before I'm back on the road again, so I think we're gonna get in the studio for a few days. Probably won't finish it in that amount of time, but um, we'll see. I guess I'm back. I'm going back to the UK at the beginning of February for like 5 weeks or something. So see how much I get done between when I get back and then.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how long was the gestation period for your first record? I imagine that was quite lengthy.
Yeah, well, we took like a whole year to record that one. It was kind of done in bits and pieces. I wasn't really touring at that time, so it didn't really matter if I released it when, you know, because nobody knew who I was. I kind of had as much time as I needed really to work on it. And I had other jobs at the time too. That I wasn't doing music full time. And Joel Plaskett, the producer, he's also a musician. He was touring at the time too, so we were kind of getting together when we could and picking away at it, which was kind of a cool way. Yeah, the first record went well, so I think it kind of makes sense to stick with Joel again for the second one. The direction we're going in is a little bit different. It's not going to be the exact same thing, but I've been playing with a band a lot more back home lately. I just did my first kind of solo tour out west in Canada, and that was with a band. So this one's a bit more band-based, I guess, because of that. Well, yeah, the first one, I when I was writing the songs, most of them I didn't even realize they'd be on a record at any point because I was just writing because I enjoyed writing songs. I still do, but now I'm aware that people are going to be hearing them, and it's kind of, I try to keep that out of my mind when I'm writing songs now. And I had as long as I needed really to write the first one. And this time around, I've been it's in the back of my head that I should be writing all the time, which is kind of cool. Like, it's a bit more pressure, and I've never had to write that way before. I kind of like it. It's kind of forces me when I have free time to sit and write, which is good, because I really should be writing all the time.
Can you write on the road?
I find it hard to write when I'm touring, just because by the time I have any free time, like I'm in my hotel room, all I want to do is sleep or eat or just do something mind-numbing. But I've had kind of enough of a balance that I'm home and I can get into home mode and have some time to write. And I find I get inspired a lot more than I used to, just because I'm doing music full time now. I don't have to worry about working at a dollar store or a grocery store anymore. So I'm kind of immersed in it. It makes it easier for me to get inspired and write music now. Beginning of last year, I was touring a ton with Joel, and I really get to see kind of how he tours and his sets, how he sets them up. I got to see him do like a 2-week acoustic tour, and then on the heels of that, a 2-week band tour. So that was cool, and I kind of, when I'm playing with a band, I kind of took this from him. He does a little acoustic set in the middle, picks up his acoustic guitar just to add another kind of dynamic to his live show, and I've kind of stole that from him. And I think a lot of people do that. And I've toured a bunch with Ron Sexsmith, and that was really cool. I think I'm going to be touring with him a little bit more too this year. And In the past year, I've got to do my first kind of UK tours with Rachel Sermani. She's from Scotland. She's an amazing musician and singer-songwriter. Touring with her was really cool. It was nice to have like a friend to tour around in a new place with, and she was from there, so that was nice. It's just been, this whole past year has just been really cool, and it's all still pretty new to me because I get to visit all these places I've never been before.